Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to highlight the new under $5 game deals over on Steam. We did this earlier for under $10 game deals on Steam. We're just highlighting some of the deals that stood out to me. Some games I've played, some I haven't. There are so many games on Steam that it's impossible to play all of them, but I'll have them highlighted here. So let's get right into it. We've got a lot of deals, so we'll try to go through this fairly quickly with each one of them. DuckTales Remastered is on sale. It is 75% off for $374. It is a part of Capcom's Singles Day sale. DuckTales Remastered is a beautiful, handcrafted reimagining of one of the most cherished 8-bit titles of all time. Go back to one of the golden ages of gaming, now refined with a level of detail that will please the most hardened and devoted Disney or retro Capcom fan alike. 5,950 reviews, 87% positive, and it is Steam Deck verified. That is available for $3.74. Then we have Pilgrims. Pilgrims is a playful adventure game created by the team behind Machinarium and Samorost. Roam the land as you please and make new friends, share a laugh with your fellow travelers, and help them complete their little stories your way. How many different solutions can you find? 4,057 reviews, 96% of those reviews are positive, and it's 75% off for $1.74. Next up, we have their other title, Machinarium. Machinarium is the award-winning independent adventure game developed by the makers of the Samorost series. Help Joseph the robot save his girlfriend Berta, kidnapped by the Black Cap Brotherhood, a gang. 12,652 reviews, 95% positive for an overwhelmingly positive reception, and it is 80% off for $3.99. Once again, it is Steam Deck verified, 85 on Metacritic as well. The game notes it's set in a world populated only by robots of various forms and functions. One of the most interesting places in this world is Old Rusty and legendary city of Machinarium, where the game takes place. You have to get rid of wicked robots from the Black Cap Brotherhood and save the head of the city and also your robot girlfriend. Again, that is available for $3.99. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos Theory is 75% off for $2.49. Chaos Theory is a classic, and Splinter Cell, a franchise that a lot of people want to see make a comeback. The game's got a 92 on Metacritic, and yeah, it came out back in 2005, but an absolute classic as far as action stealth titles go. Deadly agility, incredibly complete and fluid variety of moves, including athletic moves, stealth kills, etc. Real weapons of tomorrow, as good as real ultimate challenge, and amazing replayability as of August of 2016. However, the online component was shut down, so keep that in mind, but that is available for $2.49. You got Lost Planet Extreme Condition, $3.44. This is another throwback title, came out back in 2007, I want to say. Driven to the brink of extinction on ice-covered wastelands, humankind fights to survive, battle to survive against guardian, alien, acrid, and treacherous snow pirates on the vast and frozen landscape of Eden 3. Capcom title. It's a throwback to the Xbox 360 days, but that is available for $3.44. Next up, we got Sacred 2 Gold Edition, which is available for $3.74. Experience the world of Encaria in its full glory with Sacred 2 Gold Edition, containing Sacred 2 Fallen Angel and the add-on Ice and Blood. Defeat countless dangerous enemies, capture powerful weapons and valuable treasures, prepare yourself for the ultimate battle, and become a legend. Doesn't have controller support, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but that is available for $3.74. Next up, we have Banner of Maid, which is 80% off for $3.39. This has been on my to-play list for a while right now, but Banner of Maid is noted to be a mix of turn-based strategy and JRPG set in an alternate French Revolution with fantasy elements. As the young officer Pauline Bonaparte, you will have to lead your troops to battle and play a role in the political vortex of Paris. The game's got a very positive reception, 5,954 reviews, 87% positive, very akin to like a Final Fantasy Tactics in the 1790s, and the revolution is tearing France apart. The House of Bourbon is on the verge of collapse, and many different factions conspire against each other in the salons of Paris. The Royalists, the Club de Flouze, the Jacobins, and the Malmesians are all trying to get advantage of the turmoil. The young officer Pauline Bonaparte, sister of the rising General Napoleon, will have to lead her troops to victory, but also tread carefully in these complicated political waters. Banner of Maid is available right now. Again, $3.39 on that. Arma 2 is discounted for just $2.59. Right off the top, they do note the DayZ mod requires both Arma 2 and Arma 2 Operation Arrowhead for the best experience, including high detail textures for all models used in the DayZ mod. Purchase Arma 2 Complete Collection. Kind of hilarious that they put a disclaimer for that, but Arma 2, is 80% off for $259. Combined Operations, which includes Arma 2 as well as Operation Arrowhead, is $499, and then the complete collection is $799. They do also have Arma X Anniversary and the Arma Veterans Pack, which the Veterans Pack includes a lot of Arma 3 stuff, and that's $80. Arma X Anniversary is $999. But Arma 2 is a classic to so many people. I remember when I was getting into PC gaming and DayZ blew up, and Arma 2 just shot up to the top sellers of Steam. Just because everybody was buying it for DayZ. But building on 10 years of constant engine development, Arma 2 boasts the most realistic combat environment in the world at this point, at the point of its release. It models real-world ballistics and round detection, material penetration, features a real day and night cycle, and dynamic wind, weather, and environmental effects. Very positive reception, 83% off of 1,800 reviews. That's available for $259. Next up, a lot of talk around Half-Life 2 right now, and Half-Life in general. Black Mesa is 75% off for $499. This is certainly a game that you should play. Black Mesa is the fan reimagining of Valve's Half-Life Update 1.5, also brings together all of the improvements in graphics and gameplay across 15 years of development to create the final version of Black Mesa. You are Gordon Freeman, a theoretical physicist at the Black Mesa research facility. When a routine experiment goes horribly wrong, you must fight your way through an interdimensional alien invasion and a bloodthirsty military cleanup crew in order to save the science team and the world. A completely reimagined, refined single-player campaign, including all new and expanded levels, 19 chapters, mind-blowing graphics, face off against an army of classic enemies as well. Overwhelmingly positive reception across the 109,000 Steam user reviews, $499. Then we have Rising Storm 2 Vietnam, 95% off for $1.24. Red Orchestra series takes on Vietnam, 64-player multiplayer matches, 20-plus maps, U.S. Army and Marines, and so much more. If you're looking for some multiplayer action, $1.24 for this dirt cheap, and another one to check out with 64-player battles, 6 different armies to play as, United States Army and Marine Corps, North Vietnamese Army and National Liberation Front, Australian Army, Army of Republic of Vietnam as well. Over 50 weapons covering everything from rifles and pistols to flamethrowers and rocket launchers, 4 flyable helicopters, asymmetric warfare, more than 20 maps, 3 distinct game modes, and proximity VoIP, and hundreds of character customization options as well. Again, that's $1 and change for Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. Battle Chef Brigade is next, and I gotta say, this game's got a ton of charm to it. 1,309 user reviews, 96% positive. Battle Chef Brigade pairs combo-based hunting and puzzle-based cooking in a hand-drawn fantasy adventure. Cook your way into the Brigade while subduing Victusia's destructive monsters. Follow Mina and Thrashin in the single-player campaign, or challenge your friends in local multiplayer as well. For just $2.99, an overwhelmingly positive reception, and an 80 on Metacritic as well. That is available right now for cheap. We Were Here Together, the co-op title, is down to $4.93 as we explore these frozen wastes. Misfortune strikes once again through the fierce blizzard. A flare lights the sky, followed by a cry for help over the radio. Broken, dying. No one else can come to their rescue. Can we make it back together? Co-op centric, that's what these We Were Here games are around. 84% positive on this one and available for $4.93. Gotta give one of the games that I always give a shout out to, XCOM 2, down to $2.99. An excellent tactics-based game that is challenging but also incredibly rewarding. Had some performance issues at launch, but a lot of that has been ironed out. Still not perfect, but works very, very well, all things considered. You do have the XCOM 2 collection, which includes a ton of DLC, including the War of the Chosen expansion, which is the sizable expansion to the game that I would recommend you to get, but that is over $7, so it doesn't meet the under $5 threshold, but I'll give that a shout as well. A lot of replayability here. $3 for that is great. Strider is 70% off for $4.49. Another title part of the Capcom Singles Day sale. Strider is a fantastic action platformer. I didn't grow up playing Strider, and it's not a franchise that I'm too familiar with. I actually played this game when it was a PlayStation Plus title back in 2014 when it came out. Ended up really enjoying it. Visuals were nice, and you could tell that it was trying to harken back to the classics while also modernizing it for, at that time, a 2014 audience. But stylish visuals, good gameplay, and I would say for this price point of $4.49, if you're into action platformers, you'll enjoy it quite a bit. Bullet Witch is 70% off for $4.49. This is an Xbox 360 era title that I'd always known about but never ended up giving a chance to, but a lower key game. An army of demons has driven humanity to the brink of extinction. The only thing standing in their way, a woman in black with a long gun like a witch's broom and magical powers to match, mow down hordes of monsters and reignite the spark of mankind's resistance. That is available as well on sale for $4.49. Warhammer Vermintide 2, another great co-op title, 95% off for $1.49. Dirt cheap for this. The critically acclaimed Vermintide 2 is a visually stunning and groundbreaking melee action game pushing the boundaries of the first-person co-op genre. If you got a couple of friends and you want to jump into a co-op title together, send them this as a recommendation for just $1.49. Damn near the cheapest it's been. It has been given out for free before, to be fair, though, so, you know, there is that. But, you know, if you didn't check it out, now it's $1.49. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, is available for $3.49. This does have partial controller support as well. 5 years after the events of the award-winning original, the Sith are on the verge of crushing the Old Republic. As a lone Jedi, will you follow the light side or succumb to the dark? Now, Knights of the Old Republic 1 is the game that really gets a lot of attention. The general consensus is KOTOR 2 is good, but not as good as KOTOR 1. But you know what? For $3 and change, $3.49 here, not a bad pickup. As long as you can play an older title, you know, this game will certainly show its age. Hence why we were gonna do a remake of KOTOR, but who knows what's happening with that as far as the remake of KOTOR 1 is concerned. And lastly, Left 4 Dead 2. $2 for this is a phenomenal deal. It is available free to play for the weekend as well. An all-time classic as far as co-op titles go. Most of you guys probably have it at this point, but if you don't, a phenomenal co-op action title. Incredibly replayable. The support for the game is tremendous from the community, and for $2, again, a no-brainer there. Easy recommendation, but that'll do it for me. Again, a ton of deals under the price of $5. Links to all of these directly available on Steam, as some of you guys, you know, do prefer the directly available on Steam games, but that'll do it for me. Again, your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.